Ah, feels good. Feels good. We're back for the cardio episode, where we will run all over the map and accomplish very little, but it'll be pretty important, so that's okay. Let's see. Just gonna post a few places and get ready to go. Heading out. Have fun. Hello, Gary. How's it going? How's it going? Give me a little bit longer. We'll get started. We'll get started right quick. Ah! Thank you, Shidon, for the cat attack. Oh goodness. We'll get started very soon. Promise. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's been a good day. It's been a good day so far. We went paddleboarding again. One of the nice big lakes, somewhat near us. We need to go start finding a couple new places to go adventuring in. What is the start of the summer down here, and we're kind of running out of days that I really want to be outside a whole lot, so kind of gotta do it while we still have the ability to do so. But yeah, it's been lovely. Let's get started here, huh? So last episode we made it all the way past the thieves, right? Oh no, it's so jittery. Are your arms tired from paddleboarding? No. I don't think they're supposed to be so tired if it's done correctly. But this looks very jittery for some reason. I wonder if I need to like increase some cycles or something. Doesn't seem like that's an option. Well, that's fine. No, it's so the motion that one's meant to do is to like hold the oar in one hand and kind of like push with the other one. So if you're doing it right, a lot of your strength is really kind of coming from your core. It's kind of like a golf swing or like a baseball bat swing, where you're really meant to be using some stronger muscles in the body that have like a lot of leverage, right? Oh, we're kind of dying though. How about? It's really bad if we die. So I'm gonna try to remember to save as much as possible. We kind of desperately need to get Ivan back though, so once we can make it over here, our life will probably be a little better. All right, Goma Cave entrance. So let's see. So last time we went through all of the introduction section. We got our friends kidnapped by this menacing party. I don't think we know a lot about them, other than that they like kind of like broke into like our ancestral home. They stole these like artifacts. They're using it to unleash some kind of terrible power on the world. You know, standard RPG stuff, right? Is your tummy tired? No, I'm feeling pretty good actually. The only way that has really hit me is just in like how much I've sweat. So I've been drinking up. Not all alcohol, I promise. I did have a lot of water. And so we got back from the from what our sanctum being broken into and these artifacts being stolen, and we were chasing them across the continent as they're trying to light these lighthouses that are going to unleash this power, right? And so the idea is, or what happened right at the end of last episode is that we went to this town vault, and we helped the local person out there who's gotten some important valuables stolen from the set of thieves. We beat them up, got the valuables back for the town. The thieves are in prison now, and we are, what are we doing? We went off to pursue our quest again. Let's see. But we don't have the synergy to do that, yeah? It's no use. Our synergy isn't strong enough to free the stump. And this is the character from last episode, eh? Ivan. You want to move the stump, right? Oh. Ellipses. It looks like it's trapped in the ivy. Is there anything we can do? More ellipses. We don't have high opinions of ourselves. I know. I have a great idea. Leave it to me. Very effective, apparently. Alright, Ivan. I did it! More ellipses. Question mark? Thanks for the help. But why are you here, Ivan? I couldn't get into Loompa. We could try to get into Loompa if we want to. We aren't able to get very far. Don't get me wrong. I didn't come here to ask for your help. Your quest has been on my mind ever since I left the vault. Remember, I read everything that happened in your minds. I couldn't just leave, not with all these terrible things happening. If I can't rescue Master Hammett, then I want to help you. Please, allow me to join you in your quest. Alright, so we got our boy back. We're trying to get through Bilibin to the cave. We are, it's true. Then let's go. Right, so we've got our third party member back. It's got a very... Oh, I can't use that until I move the stump, fair enough. He's got a very important little ability for getting us through here. He only has this ability while he doesn't have any non-Jupiter genie assigned to him, right? I think actually he never gets this ability with any other Jin combo. But we're gonna ruin that right now. I'm gonna give this up. And he's our healer now. Because he has way more synergy than anybody else does. Alright, Goma Cave. So another fight in the game is gonna be in here. But we're gonna do something a little strange. Because our routing is kind of strange in this game. So we're heading on through. This is going under the mountain range to get to the next town. I should save my game, by the way. Actually very scared. Alright. We could die. This is definitely the point where we can start getting beat up pretty badly by the different creatures. It only gets worse from here, honestly. Oh yeah, right. We want to do this thing up here. So we're gonna have to move this, right? So every low dangerously needs to save. I do. It's very important. Save your game, kids. Very important. So you just noticed a special little particle effect there. That means that the stump is now like kind of forever going to be there. Whenever we come back in the room, it's not going to be reset to its original location. It's going to stay permanently in that little hole. And you can kind of see that's enabled a path to jump up to that genie up there. Do you see something strange over there? I fought it, but it fled. When I returned, I saw it again. I wonder if it likes this place. Oops, hold on. If we want to, we can set mind read. Oh. It just whacked me in the head and then ran away. Next time I see it, I'll be the one doing the whacking. Interesting. But we're not gonna fight him for a little bit, so. Yeah, you can sort of start to see if you fail to run two rounds in a row, you can start taking a lot of damage. Fortunately in this game, just by running around, you're kind of recovering enough synergy that you, if you aren't spending any in battle, you don't often need to be going to an inn or anything. Which is kind of what that's meant for. Right, Gary could just die right now. You might need to save again, honestly. That's just how this run goes. Losing a couple of hours, oh my god. Well, you know, I'm sure we'll be doing that for some of the bosses. Just, I don't need to do that for every random encounter, you know. Alright, let's see. So we have to shuffle this around a little bit to get to the chest over here. But there's no escape. All right, the lucky metal. We don't know what those are used for just yet. Those will come up kind of significantly later, so we'll just keep it all on one character for now, and you know, just maximize the inventory space usage. So we knock this down into the pit down here, and when we go down the stairs again, we'll actually see it. And that's basically the whole cave. Just one more little section to walk through, but... Okay, still living. Love to see it. So we have the option to fight this character now, but we're actually not going to do that for a little bit. We're gonna come back and get him a little bit later. And we've got a couple of reasons for that. First of all is that we're trying to get as many rainbow kills as possible, right? You have to kill something with the opposite element Jin attack that matches up with their elemental weakness, right? Currently, right now, that's a fire Jin that we're trying to fight, right? Or a fire genie. So we need a water genie that does damage, and we don't have that yet. Furthermore, we have only 3 characters in our party, and we can get 4 maximum. So we'd like to get that delicious experience to everybody in the party. So we're gonna fight that Jin a little later, or the genie a little later. I did see the tree by the entrance. The tree was once a man. He came to our village under a curse. His last words were that he had offended the sacred tree. What's up, Armor? Help me, somebody. So you can actually read the tree's minds. There's a couple of them. There's quite a few of them actually as you wander around the overworld. And it sucks to suck. It does. We're gonna look through this town and try to raid everything. We're also gonna go through an area that we didn't get to go through on Payne's playthrough, because I completely forgot you could do this. We rarely see any snow around Bilibin. Oops. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Nar. It must be difficult to live in a snowy town. I think I'll just stay here. We're gonna go to that snowy town somewhat soon. Snow's already piling up in Immel and the weather's freezing. If I were you, I'd wait until spring to go there. Well, I don't really have that kind of a luxury, unfortunately. Oh my god. I think we're gonna try to push this guy. Hold on. Get out of here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Alright. Hooray! It was all worth it. Alright. We do kind of want as much money as we can get. We're gonna search all these dumb little things. The antidote. Actually, who... Well, we'll split that up between Ivan and D. More people have access to it. We give it to the person who has the most agility in the party, so they can act first if somebody gets poisoned. They don't need to take damage. That's the thought process anyway. Gotta keep some secret areas from her. This will encourage a second playthrough. If only. There's a lot of little secrets in this game. It's kind of cool. I think there's no way to examine this jar actually. Oh, and actually what he says is important. Something changed in the eruption. Now all sorts of strange creatures lurk in every forest and mountain. That is true. So we saw like kind of a meteor that came down to these people who were traveling around, right? Fell from the sky, and they thought, oh, it's too scary around here. We're gonna have to leave and go to the scary thief town where we won't be obliterated by meteorites, right? The meteorites are synergy stones, which are imbuing these creatures with strange powers. I'm not sure which wooden box that was. I think this is a unique character sprite, actually. I don't think you see this guy anywhere else. I've heard songs that tell of ancient trees developing strange powers. Maybe the power is what caused the curse. Ooh, maybe. It has been said that a fairy named Tret lives inside the holy tree. Alright. I think this fellow is meant to be a lumberjack, but you're kind of giving him the pirate sprite, or the sailor sprite. I went to Lord McCoy looking for work. I'm too scared to accept the job alone, though. We're actually going to go ahead and try to accept a job from Lord McCoy here. There's nothing else terribly interesting about the folks here. Although we can talk to the Kayla merchants, I think. We came here because Lord McCoy was building his wife a palace. I wonder if they stopped because of the curse. Oh, it's the stomach. Okay, yeah. I can't hear anything over the growling of my stomach. I'm dizzy with hunger. Alright. The chef is like distracted because he's like worried about all the people who are turning the trees, which is very reasonable. I would be worried about that as well. I hear a large group crossed over Goma Range, heading towards Immel. Oh, those are the people we're supposed to follow, huh? Soturus, Minority, Felix, Alex. You must be mad. It's almost winter and you're going to Immel? Crazy talk. I don't think... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is an important weapon shop for us. We have very little money right now, I'm pretty sure. 371 coins. So we don't have nearly enough for the fancy weapon that we want to buy here, which is the broadsword. But we're gonna come back pretty soon. We're gonna make a quick detour and we're gonna try to buy that broadsword. Also, they apparently have like Cloud's Buster Sword here, I guess. Very strange. Alright, let's get out of here. This place sucks. No. Okay, that's pretty nice actually. We might really need that. We have 6 herbs, 3 herbs. Most of the herbs are being on Garrett. The Seer, let's see. Who are we fighting first? We're fighting the Water Lizard. And then we're fighting Sleet. So I think we can keep 1 herb on D just in case he like runs out of synergy. It doesn't seem like totally unreasonable. I think we can run all the way down here, and I think there's something interesting we can get, but I can't quite remember what. Oh, right. Okay. Let's set this. Again, it's a little bit weird. It's not like the move synergy that our 2 main characters have, or our 2 Veil characters have. They don't always have it. Ivan only has that synergy when he doesn't have any genie on him, which is kind of annoying. Or any gen, rather. It's so hard to keep those straight. I get like so mixed up. Right, I'm pretty sure we don't have to fight this guy, but I'm just gonna save anyway. Yeah, okay, good. The routing for the first gen we have to fight is a little spooky. So we get an interesting amount of synergy. So we lose our Quake, which is an AoE synergy that we haven't cast yet, because we haven't been in battle with it yet. We lose the Cure, and we get only Delude, and we get a bunch of stats. So it's not great. If we give it to Garrett, yeah, same thing happens, right? Like, it's not great. But the stats are good enough that we'll kind of just keep him around. It'll just keep us, give us more defense for all the random battles we're running from and all the chip damage we take from the horrible monsters. Do we need any herbs, though, is the question. We might need a couple. We're not really fighting anything crazy for a while, so we could kind of hold off on that for now. Yeah, let's hold off on that for now, because we're going to buy the broadsword first. We'll see how much cash we have left over for nonsense like that. We only get so much money in this game, so we kind of gotta ration it fairly responsibly. Anytime we see one of these, it's really nice to pick them up. We're not going to use them super often, but if they come in, if they're relevant, they're very relevant. Replenishes 200 HP. You can see nobody has anywhere close to that, so it's not like we're going to be using that for a whole lot of extra effect besides a regular herb item. But are you telling me that I'm responsible for this? Sure, I had them cut the tree down so I could build my palace. But if anyone is a victim, it's me. I've been waiting for my palace for months. If all this trouble was caused by the sacred tree, then all we have to do is cut the tree down, baby. It's that simple. Alright, oh, deep peered into the well. Upon closer inspection, it seems the well is dried up. Alright. So we can actually talk to these fellows. Lord McCoy is so upset about the curse that he can't even eat. The Lord will only meet with brave and mighty warriors. You don't seem the type. Think you're up to it? Hell yeah. I see, you're pretty confident. What do you say? They look a little young to get involved in this ugly mess. Nobody else seems up to the challenge, though. What do we have to lose? Alright, I'll let you pass. Follow me. We're not going to follow him instantly, of course. We're going to explore this whole palace. I always believed that the old tree in Kalima Forest should be protected. Doesn't sound like everybody agrees with him. But we have so many more barrels to check now. It's very exciting. Yeah, some of these are it's so hard to hit the hitboxes on these. Oh my god. Please, just let me. Alright. Smoke bomb, we'll probably be selling that, but like taking a whole turn to dilute an enemy sometimes is like pretty fishy. The way delusion works in this game, by the way, or status effects in general, every character has a luck stat, right? We've got over here agility, defense, or attack, defense, agility, and luck. Our luck is very, very low. And what luck does in this game is it is your defense against status effects. So bosses will generally have very high luck. They'll be hard to hit with their status effects. There's a couple bosses that it's basically impossible, except for Brave. Definitely, Mighty glances into your soul. Debatable. It's true. Yeah, there's a lot of different status effects in this game. Something like I want to say like 8-ish. And they all have different thresholds for how they're able to affect people, or enemies, or characters, I guess, combatants. And I think you can always basically dilute any enemy because its threshold is like so low. But the more luck an opponent has, the more unlikely it is for them to be afflicted by the delusion. So the smoke bombs, like, they don't really always work. Especially for us, because we're kind of only fighting bosses, so. What do you think? These are Bilibin's great treasures. Whoever ends the curse can claim these as his own. Wow. We'll be coming back for that. We'll be coming back. Not for a while, but we'll be coming back. Alright, I think we've sufficiently plundered the West Wing. So I guess we'll go up. This is Lord McCoy's room. Search the bookcase. There's a sheet of paper titled Sweetie's Gifts. It's the list of gifts Lord McCoy has bought his wife. It's pretty long. Well, can't fault him for that. This is Lady McCoy's room, so don't touch anything. Of all the nerve, coming into the palace unescorted. Yeah, that's right. We're just busting on through, buddy. Someday I want to sleep in a silk nightgown like this. The lady was renowned far and wide for her beauty. That's why my lord was so anxious to please her, regardless of the cost. I don't think there's anything interesting that we can examine here. There's just, yeah. Put that back, yeah, right. I'm so sure there's something we can pick up somewhere. But we'll check everything regardless. It seems the curse of the tree has not yet come to Bilibin. We'll figure out why that is later. Do bosses give fixed XP upon defeat, or does it depend on your level? It's fixed. It's also a lot of XP, which is part of why this run works in the first place. You get quite a significant amount of experience from bosses. Like, our entire party will basically always gain a level when we defeat a boss. And some of them will gain 2 levels, because it's that much. An elixir? It's not nothing. It can, like, wake somebody up if we need to. Alright. Are you willing to go into Kalima Forest? I sure am. I forget how many people Lord McCoy has hired to end the curse, and yet not a single warrior has returned. Well, maybe this is not such a great idea, but, you know, maybe we're a special boy. Can you let me... Thank you. Alright. You can see Kalima pretty well from here. On sunny days, Lord McCoy comes here to admire the view. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to the man himself. If you want to see Lord McCoy, follow the red carpet. And here's the guard. I don't know where he went, but now he's here. What's the matter then? He's got a Scottish accent, but I'm not gonna try too hard. Sir, some new warriors have just arrived in the palace. New warriors, you say? We've sent many a man into Kalima Forest, but not a one has returned. These warriors, did you get a good look at them? Come closer, laddie. Hey, are these the ones you were talking about? Maybe that's more Irish, it's fine. They're but children. And you expect me to believe you can save Kalima? Sure, why not? Well, I'll grant you a brave lot. Here, this key will get you past the barricades to the east. Even with the key, such wee lads as yourselves will never reach Kalima. He's making fun of us, calling us children. That's just irritating, don't you think, D? It is kind of irritating. But don't let him get to you. We'll just have to prove we can handle this job, whatever it is. So you've decided to accept our little job. Well, one of our pals is not so excited. Hey, Ivan, you don't look too enthusiastic. That curse can turn a man into a tree. You think we stand a chance? What? Yeah, of course we do. Yeah, we do, right, T? Nah, maybe not. Oh, come on, D. You said you'd do it. We're still going, right? I mean, sure. What could go wrong? Well, if D's going, I guess I'm in too. At least we all agree on something. What troubles you, my lord? They seem willing enough. They call themselves warriors, but they're not but wee children. Aye, these are desperate times, but I cannae send such wee lads to their doom. Then what will happen to Kalima Forest? We cannae give up hope on our other champions. But what about us? We cannae send you into certain doom. What if we said that we were going east anyway? You can go once things have settled down. But that means you're not going to let us go? It's for your own good, lad. I didn't want to talk about it anymore, Captain. I'm sorry, but you should leave now. Triple ellipses, dude. Alright. Your name was D? I'm sorry you were rejected. I never ever expected anything like this to happen in Villan. Will you promise me you won't go to Kalima? We definitely won't promise this. We're definitely immediately going to Kalima. You're persistent, aren't you? That barricade, you may not need a key. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Well, I'm going to go now. Alright, well that's the little cutscene. That's interesting. We're definitely absolutely instantly going to to Kalima though. We got some business there. Alright, let's make sure all our gen are proper. Yeah, and looks good to me. Ivan's still missing a bit of synergy, so I think we'll trade these over. We'll have D start using some of his curatives, yeah. Should probably save my game, by the way, now that I'm thinking about it. Can easily just get bonked real bad. Wait, what? Hello. Oh, I didn't realize I had to... Okay, there we go. Save him. Your game was saved. Let's get out of here. Bilibin Barricades. This area is off limits to all those without a permit, Lord McCoy. Not off limits enough. We encounter 3 trees over here. There's a tree that looks like a person. They're so heavy. Seems like a bad life. I hope we can lift this soon. Instead of going to Kalima Forest, we're gonna go into Kalima proper first. It's so quiet. Ivan's figured out what we already know, but that's okay. What's the matter, Ivan? This tree was a person. Everyone in Kalima has been turned into a tree. Why? Do you know why this happened? Yeah. Pay attention, sir. I see. It's because they hurt the holy tree. What is it now, Ivan? That sparkly stuff on the ground. What is it? What's happening? My mind. Someone's attacking my... Thump, thump, thump. Well. Seems bad. What is that? Something's falling from the sky. It's sparkling. Could this be what turned those people into... Oh no. Or no. We've got to get out of here. I can't move. And I think the flashing here is a bit of an emulation problem. It doesn't look quite as bad on the GBA, but I think the frame rate is like a little bit low or something. I'm not really sure what's happening. D, what just happened to us? The barrier, did it save us? No. Ridiculous. No, I think Garrett's right. I think I know what those domes were. It was our synergy. What are you, crazy? I didn't use any synergy. Hmm? Hey, I can stand. I can move again. Ivan, it's okay. Go ahead. Stand up. Those barriers. We thought that synergy was only used when we concentrate. I'm just gonna lie. You're such a liar, dude. When I was training, I'd have to focus so hard I thought my head would burst. Well, maybe it's just easier for you, but when I use synergy. Anyway, I'm certain it was synergy we were projecting. That must mean that only some synergy only acts when it's needed. You mean like when we're in danger? I think it's like when we strike critical hits in battle. We can't control it, but it's there when we need it. I can agree with what Garrett's saying. It's definitely possible. Wouldn't it be something if we could use this power at any time? No. Absurd. You're not really into this, are you? The no options are usually a lot funnier. Watch out, it's happening again. Oh, well, it looks so much better this time. I wonder why that is. Why? Why don't they turn into trees? Who are they? What people are these who are immune to Tret's glamour? Have they come to save that village with their strange powers? It will not be enough to save the people of Kolyma. They have earned their fate. Kolyma took their axes to me, and now I shall take mine to them. You children may not know this, but we are dying. And Kolyma Forest will wither and die when we are gone. We are not the only ones who will die, Laurel. Once we are gone, they too will go. Tret was once a kindly forest king, but he is slowly dying and his heart has torn in two. His wrathful side turned the people of Kolyma into trees. The kind Tret speaks no more. The kind heart invites destruction. I needed no kindness. If you wish to save those whom Tret turned to trees, you must reawaken his gentle side. But if you cannot stop Tret from withering, we all will. Look for Tret deep within the forest. It's no use, Laurel. Humans cannot be trusted. I shall die, and the rest of the forest will die with me. Well, alright. D, isn't there anything we can do? Probably not. You're right, D, there isn't much we can do now. So, the people of Kolyma will just remain trees until they wither into, I guess? Sure, yeah. I'm disappointed you, D. How can you give up so easily? But how can we bring back the nice Tret and save the village? I guess I really don't know what to do. Well, I guess that makes 3 of us. Just promise me this one thing. Promise you'll do everything in your power to save Kolyma. Oh, Summer V, how's it going? Welcome on in, folks. We're doing part 2 of our Golden Sun Challenge Run. It's one of my favorite games ever. It's a RPG that was released in, I think, 2001 for the Game Boy Advance. And we're doing super duper hard mode, which is this. Kablam. Summer, what were you playing? Didn't find anything, huh? We're also meticulously searching every pot and jar there. Fortnite, thank you so much for the follow. Didn't find anything, so we're gonna go ahead and scour this whole area. One thing that's a little bit strange is that these priests here, presumably they have some kind of synergy because they're able to like revive people and cure poison and all this stuff, but I guess it didn't protect them. Maybe if I meditate harder, I'll turn back into a man. That's very sad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Was playing semi-blind. First playthrough of Conquest of the Longbow, dude. Or Nor. I gotta catch more of that. That's exciting. That's really cool. Hold on. That's heckin' tight. Let's get a shout out for Summer V76. How exciting! I'll have to go back and catch some of that because I always love watching the playthroughs of that game. That's a good one. But let's see. We've only fought one fight in this entire game so far. So we're slowly getting more and more party members until we get all 4 of them. And yeah, we got this guy at level 4. We fought the first fight at level 1, so we've leveled up a little bit. But we're gonna be very behind the next person that we acquire, and it's a little bit funny. We actually only fight a single battle between this and then. I'm gonna just go trying to raid this whole village. We're in this village for a very specific treasure, though, that we'll definitely make sure we acquire. There's a book entitled The Art of Logging. One must study trees and train one's body well before logging. All right, well, interesting. Oh, actually, are these is one of these people from Immel? Maybe we all turned into trees because of all the trees we've cut down. We're only doing our jobs, though. At least my father wasn't the one who tried to cut down the holy tree. I don't want to read every single bit of dialogue because we only have so much synergy. We're about to go to a spooky area. But oh, the reason that you're supposed to know that you can go in here is you walk into any of these houses, right? And it's this kind of like nice circular area. But if you go into this one particularly, it's only half a house. Soon all of Kalima will be nothing but forest. I wonder what Father's secret is. What will happen to my treasure if I'm stuck as a tree forever? No! The Dictionary of Trees and Flowers. The book describes every species of tree and flower in Angara. You could basically skip that day in the speedrun, don't worry. Oh, well, that's fair. Oh, wait, no, I'm missing a little bit of chat. Hold on. Let's see. Seen other people play it, run it in the past. Watched some of One Short Eye's videos on the runs more recently. Yeah, no, super good. There's definitely a lot of different things that can happen, so might give the run a try. That would be hype. That would be very hype. Oh, and welcome in, Snowy P. How's it going? Of course. I fear my 9-man's Morris might not be up to the task yet. It's still mandatory for the run. We skipped that day in the speedrun. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's. If you really want to spend a little bit of time on the Morris Summer, it's pretty intuitive. Like the kind of things that you're supposed to do to win. I don't think Harry's AI is so crazy good. And I'm assuming for the run that you also play it on max or minimum difficulty anyway. So the 100% long run is a beast. I'm sure it is. I need to save my game after this fight. Every time I get into a fight, I get so scared because if they just like all attack the same person, that person actually just dies. Because we're quite under-leveled. I think we're supposed to all be like level 6 right now or greater. And so we've got a level 2 character and a level 3 character. And it's, questionable. It's questionable. Alright. Let's get our friend. This is one of the most powerful genie in the entire game, actually. I keep messing up the singular and plural. Singular is genie, plural is Jin. It's very confusing for a Anglican speaker. But can I use retreat? It doesn't work. Wow. Okay, interesting. I already got arcade set to me because I suck at archery. Oh no, I like the archery in that game. I thought it was kind of fun. It's a cool little mini game. I definitely practiced in the Glade enough to be proper enough for the archery tournament. I don't think I saved this game even though I said I was going to. So how about I do that maybe? Be a good idea, huh? All right, let's keep going. How are we doing on time so far? What time is it? Been here for 40 minutes. That's not the worst. I kind of thought we'd be a little further than this, but that's okay. Been stopping to smell a lot of roses, I suppose. Let's see. Make sure there's no other jar and stuff that I'm really missing. The herb. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, let's split that up. Let's give one of these to... and so we're getting a number of items at this point. Apple, boost attack. That's permanent. You eat that, your attack is boosted forever and ever. Is this good for anybody right now? Yeah, okay, why don't you put that on, buddy? Likewise, the mint. Boost agility in perpetuity. The reason that we're not using those is that we want to wait until we come across a battle that we like literally can't win until we use them. Because we want to make sure that we're using them on absolutely the right person, right? We're trying to get like any edge that we can in here, because there's some later fights that are really nasty, and I think we'll be pretty good for Saturos. We might have some problems against like some of the late super endgame bosses, but we'll sort of see. So for our routing here, we're actually only going to go partway through Kalima Forest, because there's a specific item that we want to pick up before we continue different parts of the run here. And going to be saving like every screen because I'm very scared. Once we start like walking into a troll fight, like it can just get really bad really quickly. Let's do this. That way we have a lot of healing people. We're supposed to have Forge right now, so we're supposed to have another Fire Djinn, so it's starting to give us the Djinn elements kind of out of order. But that's all right. What do we do now? I think I go under like this, come over, and then how do I get that one? Give it another try later. That would be. It's giving the Glade Archer practice. Really couldn't figure it out. Okay. Probably the big key, Summer, is well. Let me know if you want to. I don't want to spoil it for you if you're not if you're willing to trial and error it for yourself. But it's oh. Just like entirely forgot. No, oh please let me. I think we've died. Yeah. All right. we've got to load the video game, unfortunately. Like this. Dying is very bad in this game. Especially bad for us because we have very little money. We're all the way back here. All right, that's fine. I knew I should have saved a little more often. So it's my own fault. But we haven't really gotten that far at least. So. Yeah, dying in this game is very bad. We have exactly one revive item in our entire party. Revives down characters. They don't normally revive. Normally you have to go all the way back to a great healer who can revive them for you. Unless you have either an item or a genie or a synergy that will let you revive yourself. And right now we only have an item, so it's very valuable for us. So it's very difficult to justify just giving up. So we're gonna save a little more often, basically. Feel free to let me know. Yeah, okay. So both in the Glade and the Archery tournament, you will be able to see a little flag that moves around, right? The flag will, it has different angles and different intensities to mark where the wind is going. And so when you're shooting, there's two things that you have to keep in mind. You have to keep in mind the distance to your target, and you have to keep in mind what the wind looks like, right? So something that is further away, you have to aim a bit higher to be able to hit it. And you have to compensate for the wind, right? So if the wind's blowing left, you need to aim right and so on and so forth. So you can get the hang of it a bit by playing around with it. And yeah, I think it's a pretty reasonable minigame. Like it's rewarding to play it on not the absolute lowest difficulty, but I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum on what difficulty they want to play a game on. We're obviously doing something very absurd right now, so. Yeah, I like the Morris game a lot. That was a lot of fun. I'd never heard of Morris before the game, but it's got quite a history apparently. These do so much damage. This is, Yeah, this is why we gotta save like really frequently. Oh, that's great. Good stuff. Okay. Once we have 4 characters, it's gonna be a little bit less glum, and we have a bit more Djinn. It's gonna be a little bit less dangerous, but it's very nasty right now. You can just get slaughtered very quickly. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's heal. Probably save again? It's a good thing it doesn't like make you pay money to save in this game or something silly like that. Alright. There's a very sharp difference between like, oh god, please let me leave. Thank you. How like relaxing and calming the Why do I have that on you? Hello? Oh, because I didn't save afterwards. Okay. How relaxing and calming the overworld music is here, or the dungeon music is here, versus the battle music. It's just goes. Okay. Save again. And we're getting pretty close to where we get to double back here. I think it's the next screen. So we'll have to do this puzzle a couple times, unfortunately. I think we have to do this 3 times, actually. That's alright, that's fine. I think if this side is scripted to have no random battles, and once we jump over here, the scripting starts up again. So this section, until we try to exit up here, we can get in an encounter. Oh, this guy does a lot of damage. Please let me leave, sir. Thank you. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. So we got a puzzle here. This is a, yeah. Do not touch the floodgate switch. Well, can't stop me. It's just a sign. Question in my mind right now is, which will be the definite point of no progression? Valacar or Dullahan? I'm not worried about Valacar. I am worried about Dullahan. I've done a run similar to this, and I don't remember Valacar being a huge problem. The ones I'm like most worried about are actually Dullahan, Briggs, the Serpent, and maybe Deadbeard, maybe? I think I'm not so worried about Saturos. Colosso might be bad, actually. Colosso could be a little bit bad. I'm not, that could be, we could be very underleveled to like one-on-one some poor fucker. I'm not sure about that one. But I think the next game has harder fights. But I do have a fun strategy about Dullahan. We'll talk about a little bit about that when we get to Saturos. Because those fights are similar in an interesting way. We might not get to Saturos till next time, but maybe. It's a lot of running this episode. It is the cardio episode. All right, we got what we came for. Let's get out of here. Let's retreat. So this is, we don't wear armor in this game. That's part of our challenge run here. But you can sell these for a lot of money. So that's what we're doing. That's why we came here early. That and to get granite. So let's go back, and we're gonna try to get that broadsword there. And we're gonna go immediately straight up to Immel. And we're gonna run up basically the entire lighthouse. Once we get Mia, she'll kind of carry us up there a bit, because she's she's level 10 and we're like level 3, so it'll be pretty helpful. We do kind of want to get her as early as possible. And by early, I mean with as much experience in front of us as possible. So we're gonna go straight to the weapon shop. We're gonna pawn this thing that we've just gotten, and we're gonna see if we can get that broadsword. Okay, we're kind of short, but let's see. So the longsword, what is this? Details. Plus 14 longsword, okay. The bandit sword we want to give to Ivan. It's better than the shaman's rod. And so we have a longsword, but we want to buy a broadsword, right? Is that true? Yeah, it costs 1,000. I don't actually know if we have enough money to buy this thing. Oh no, we might not. Okay, so we still need 22 if we were gonna sell this. We could sell the bandit sword right now, because this is gonna become obsolete very quickly. Okay, yeah, let's just get rid of this thing. All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll buy that up. That goes right over here. Yeah, that's fine. Sure thing. Alright, and we're gonna go straight to Immel. And once we start getting up north, some of those battles get even nastier. Right before we get Mia, things get a little dicey. So we're gonna savor a game quite a lot, especially once we get to the latter parts of the cavern, and past the cavern. The bears that we encounter, we kind of can get one shot. Oh, sorry, is it actually possible to enter Animo's inner sanctum without inspecting the summoning tablet? I don't think so. That's a good question. I think you actually just have to have all the genie, or all the djinn. So I think you can get in there. I've just never tried that. But that's a good question. I'm not sure. I do know that the summon that Dullahan uses, his Karen, it has nothing to do with what you have. Like he doesn't like steal Jin to summon it. It doesn't. I don't think it increases his elemental power. It's just like a weird item that does like a cutscene basically. Like it's very strange. It's coded a little weirdly. Okay, Bilibin Cave entrance. We're gonna have to get that growth real quick, so we're gonna have to swap the Jin around for that. I don't think we'll need growth for a bit, so I'd like to trade this back. And up here is the reason that we were able to just sell that bandit sword, is because we're picking this bad boy up. The Elven Rapier. I guess we could equip this to D, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that so quickly. I guess I should have sold the longsword, because I can't equip this. Oh no. That was a little bit of a disaster. It's okay. I don't think we need Ivan to attack very often. Oh, he still has his Shaman's Rod anyway, huh? No, it's fine. It's not that much worse. When did we get the, Oh my god. Alright. That's true, yeah. The only enemy who can do that, yeah. Thank god. It's just such an unfair ability. Just, oh, Jesus. Alright. That's fine. Let's re-equip. It's a very unfair ability. But, I think I have a secret weapon against that for when we get to Dullahan, which I'm very excited about. I don't know how effective it's going to be for an entire battle, but I think we can stop Jinstorm at least several times. Which is the only way that I could think of to get this run to work with no summons. There's a strong possibility that we can't beat Dullahan. There's a strong possibility that we get to Dullahan and, like, it takes, I don't even want to know how many streams to, like, get lucky enough to kill him. But that's the fight that I'm more worried about than everything else combined. Honestly. That fight is so scary. Alright. We'll save once we get in here. Or once we get to the top floor there. Yeah, he does a couple weird things. Interestingly enough, when you seal Dullahan's synergy, he loses a lot of abilities that aren't necessarily tied to synergy. Like, I think he actually can't even summon Karen, which is very interesting. He gets an entirely different moveset, which is mostly like form in a stage and mostly attacking. Right. Okay, let's get down here and we'll save pretty soon. Because this place is just super duper dangerous. Yeah, we want to go to the right because we don't have. We can come back here later on, solve some minor puzzles and get some minor loot. Yeah, there you go. But we're not gonna be able to do everything in this cave right now. Save early, save often. So much damage, dude. He's probably already killing somebody. Alright. Yeah, the troll is one of the scariest enemies that we can encounter at the moment. The bears are pretty frightening as well. I think there's a... Oops. I think there's a fight where we can encounter 2 bears. It's pretty deadly. Oh, wait, oh, Garrett actually also took a bunch of damage? Alright. Alright. Mercifully, we're able to spread this healing around between quite a lot of different people at the moment. And part of that is just because we haven't picked up Forge yet. Leave me alone, sir. Alright. We're really hurting for the 4th party member here, because we're spending a lot more synergy than we're gaining. I guess we can get that chest up there. I think that's a vial, so I don't think it's anything super helpful. Like we're so far beyond needing the health recovery from the nuts, right? So, like, what are we doing with the vial, really? But it's there, so we can get it. Please leave. Oh. Okay, well. Am I alive? Wow. No, okay, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's super rude. I was like looking up online a little bit about strategies for fighting this character. Since we're planning to do something very bizarre, right? We need to get all the help we can get. We can't use the summon rush as part of the rule set here, right? Such a jerk. So there's a couple of things that we can try and do. If you're high enough level, you can move your equipment around such that you have enough agility that everybody's going before Dullahan. And using one of the Lost Age Genie, you can actually end the turn after all of your characters have gone and Dullahan gets no turns. And you can do that, every other turn because you can set it and stand by it and set it and stand by it. That's one strategy. That's not going to work for us because we're just going to be so underleveled. But oh my gosh, Dullahan's moveset is actually like fairly scripted, so we're going to be taking like a lot of notes essentially as we go through the fight. He does things in a very particular order that makes it somewhat easy to plan around and maybe makes it possible to dodge Ginstorm. The thing is that you can get him off his pattern, like, unfortunately easily and kind of mess things up. So you have to really pay attention to what you're doing. And Satura's follows a similar mechanic. There's not a lot of bosses that do this. Most bosses are taking in a bite of randomness, right? 0 to 255 value. And using that to select between their various different moves. There's a couple bosses like Valakar that only use a half, right? They only use 4 bits for whatever reason. I don't really know why that is, but it's not very common, but it does happen sometimes. But Saturos is one of the bosses that operates on a precise fixed schedule. And we'll be able to counter that pretty effectively. Otherwise, he's very, very difficult at low level like this. I think his eruption can actually just like one-hit like multiple party members if we're not paying close attention to what we're doing. All right, so this place we have to fight a bunch of bears. They will try and murder us. They do a lot of damage. Not this one though, maybe. All right, well. Yeah, that can just happen. It's great. We're so close to getting Mia though. We're so close. We'll have a lot more survivability very soon. Oh no, please don't kill me. Okay. I might. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I was thinking of maybe like defending and curing, but like it probably didn't make sense. All right, let's keep going. Might save after this fight, honestly. They just do so much damage. All right. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost home. We're almost safe. The double grizzly. Gnar. Yeah, alright. They do, yeah, that just happens. Alright, let's keep going. We're so close. We can get there. Alright, Immel. The northernmost town on the map in this game, huh? Are you new to Immel? I sure am. I should warn you, there's a bad cold going around right now. Try not to catch it. I'll do my best. Everyone in the town is like pretty wrecked. So we can discover if we want to explore around too much. The epidemic has hit almost everyone in Immel. I'm sick too. What would happen to us if we didn't have Mia? Well, I guess you're gonna find out. Whoops. Let's see. He's just freezing his buns off. I think we can check these graves. I think one of them... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Literally grave robbing, but, well, it's a JRPG. What do you expect? No, come back. No. Alright. So we've got a couple things to pick up here. One of the most important ones is up here. Wait, didn't I just fucking move you? Dang it. I didn't know that thing resets. That's so annoying. Alright, fine. See if I care. I just moved this. Very annoying. It's called Snow Kid. Oh, man. Yeah, you know. Wait, is there anything up there? Yeah, probably not, right? Okay, let's keep going. Took a strategy for Valakar, but not to inspect the tablet for the quality key summon. That is true, yeah, that'll... He doesn't get so angry then, huh? Alright. We can pick up Fever, and this will let us rainbow kill the genie in Mercury Lighthouse. Alright, so what are we doing here exactly? I guess we can have that hang out here. I still kind of want to have 2 healers, so Garrett's just going to have to hang out with a bunch of weird setup at the moment. If I had the preference, I would have the random person equipped with Granite, because I would want to use that all the time. It's such a good genie. But that's fine. We'll keep that there. I don't think there's a lot else interesting here. We're mostly done. We'll do oh. There's been an epidemic going around, Immel. You should leave right away if you don't want to catch it. Oh, help me. Grandpa, hold on. Oh no, this is terrible. Get Mia, please, get Mia. Well, we don't know where she is, but we'll do our best. Also, we'll rob them, I guess. The jar, okay. The box. Oh, the box, please. Okay. Do I just walk right back in? No. Okay. I'm not sure where you have to go to trigger this. Maybe you have to go into a different building or something. I actually don't remember. Nothing much for us up here. Oh, the Lucky Pepper. Yep. Okay. Do you want to see the restaurant menu? I do. Here you go. We're a small town, mind you, so the selection is not great. Oh, okay, well. I guess we don't actually get to read it, which is fine. I think we have to go tell or talk to somebody who says, like, Mia was just here, but I can't remember really which person that is. Have you visited the old couple who live near the entrance of town? That's too bad. That's where Mia was headed. You probably just missed her. Oh, okay. Well. Wait, can this guy... I may only be a student, but I can act as your healer. Welcome, weary wanderers. What do you seek? Oh, he can revive people? Dude, this kid is actually pretty skilled, right? Damn. These folk are okay. They don't seem like a bad people. Just robbed a whole bunch of homes, so I don't know. We got our nice little cutscene here. How are you feeling? Cough, cough. He's been coughing for quite a while now. You'll feel better soon. Why? Oh, some magic stuff, eh? Doesn't seem to be working so well, huh? Much better. Oh, okay. Well. No, Grandpa, you mustn't push yourself too hard. It's a cute little animation. Thank you, Mia. I can't imagine how the village would ever have or managed without you. She just starts getting sick. Don't mention it. You should rest in bed too, man. And then just a bunch of, like, armed ruffians have appeared at the front of her house. Who are you? Can I help you? Was that the lighthouse? Can't be. Only I can... Oh no, Alex! Alex is one of the antagonists in the party there. So it sounds like she's got some history, eh? I'll go through the other towns. No, the other towns? The other buildings here. If you want to buy anything, please talk to my daughter. It's interesting that she doesn't have the herbalist portrait, actually. I guess neither do these people. They're old folks. I don't think there's anything else in here, but I'm gonna check nonetheless. Oh, okay. Might be able to sell that or something useful. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna go for our second fight of the game, which is the water lizard up here. Mercury Lighthouse, fountain of healing, water of Hermes. It brings rejuvenation to all that lives. Someone is here. Someone is here. Can you hear it too? I can't. You can't hear it. Well, I can. Alex is the only one other than I who can enter the Mercury Lighthouse. But the statue is blocking my way. Someone doesn't want me to get inside. Okay, and we can, of course, do something about that. Did you do that? I sure did. I knew it. I saw it. Go to sleep. I should have lied. It's okay. You could see our synergy. Synergy, is that what you call that power? We had thought you were using synergy when you healed the old man, from you. That's a special power handed down to members of the Mercury clan from generation to generation. It's called Ply, a power generated through meditation. It was once much stronger. This Mercury clan sounds a little bit like the people of Vale, don't you think? No. Come on! Both of them are protectors of special powers. It's just that the names are different. Alright. I have to go. I have to find whoever entered the lighthouse.
Hello, Zuko.
I've got a visitor here.
Hello, Mr. Bean.
Hi, baby. Alright. Oh, I guess it's getting close to dinner time, isn't it? We might have to take a monster munchie break. Oof.
Hey. Zuzu.
He's a very friendly boy. A monster inside the Mercury Lighthouse. How could this be?
Hey, buddy.
The bunny. Got a monster inside my my house too. Baby. Starting to be a deep summer around here, so the boys are starting to shed quite a bit. All right, let's save this. Oh, actually, we need to reorganize our gin as well. Okay, so the goal is to hit him with Flint, actually. I'm sure that's true. Is it Flint or Fever? Actually, don't know. We'll have to play around with that one. I'm actually not 100% sure. But I want to get... okay, yeah, let's do it this way. I'm going to trade this over here and give this here. So now we can use Granite over here and still have access to Flint, still have access to all the same synergy. Nobody has access to Water Synergy, but I don't think we need it. Let's save our game. And we're going to fight ourselves a water lizard, I think, right? Lizard man. Alright. We have a 100 HP about on this fella. So we're gonna try to figure out what the weakness is and use the right gene against it. Genie. We'll try a couple different things here and probably just pump out damage with Ivan. Alright, 39. Oh, I hope we don't kill him actually, huh? Water Blessing. Okay, so it's 51. Okay. We'll try to use Fever here. I think if I do this, and then this, and then... I kind of want to heal Garrett, but I don't think I need to. I'm just going to defend here. I think this is correct. He just dies! No! Oh, we were so close. Alright, that's fine. This is the last fight we have to do without Mia, thankfully, so. Actually, I don't know if I saved that setup. Do I have all the right gen? I do, okay, great. Okay, so we did something pretty successful. We'll just do that again. The numbers worked out really well. So much damage. Okay, I think we will use the herb on Garrett here. So let's do this. We should be pretty good here. Lovely. Okay, obliterated. We get the level. Love to see it. Let's get our old setup back. Get our 2 healers again. Because we're gonna run through a lot of monsters. We're gonna go through basically the whole lighthouse here. And once we get to the boss, we're just gonna run away. Because the boss is too scary right now. Alright, let's get out of here. Fortunately, I've seen this like pretty recently, so I know mostly what to do, huh? The path is blocked again. What am I going to do? What are we going to do, huh? You saved me again, haven't you? Do you have business in the lighthouse too? I do. I thought so. I'm sure there will be more places ahead that I cannot pass alone. Only of those of the Mercury clan are permitted to enter this place. However, I sense something special about you. I feel that I can trust you. Mia joined your party. We're of course not gonna solve this lighthouse. So I hope that won't be too much of a bummer for her. But Mia comes with one genie fizz. There's a second genie in this lighthouse, Sleet, who's also the water, also a water genie. And is the water genie we were looking for to fight Forge right at the start of this episode. So once we get Mia, we're gonna backtrack all the way to the cave and fight him. Jin setup here is pretty good. We got 3 healers. Garrett kind of sucks, but that's kind of true the whole game. We'll make sure we're safe. All right. Lots of running around. No! Lost precious seconds. Okay, we can actually go back and pick up that chest over here. So we'll do that. I don't think this is super valuable, but we got it anyway. Yeah, Psi Crystal. Who would I be wanting to use a Psi Crystal on? It doesn't. It's kind of an academic discussion. We're not really going to use that just yet. Probably comes a bit later in the game when we're actually thinking about using that item reasonably. I think this is another room with random battles, so we'll save. We want to take the right side route, I think. you can instantly see like what the difference is between Mia and Garrett right now, right? Garrett just gets chunked for half of his health. Mia gets hit and still has like 90 left, right? It's quite nice having Mia around. She helps us quite a bit. Oh right, she's wearing armor. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that. All right. We'll start spreading that around, and I think we just walk around the right side here, huh? It kind of sucks. Explain why I couldn't with all the curse gear. Yeah, I did that too, actually. It was... I think I came from the first game where he was wearing the cleric's ring, and just never changed that. Not a single time. Yeah, the curse gear is interesting in Lost Age. The fact that it gives you the highest attack power out of anything, but like has such a horrible unleash. I feel like as long as the person who's wielding the dark sword is explicitly a samurai or better, or Ronin, and no other class, basically, as long as they're only using quick strike, then it's like pretty defensible, pretty reasonable. I'm not sure about Megiddo versus Excalibur. I think Megiddo is the one that we're going to be more relying on. I don't think we're actually using the Excalibur Unleash against Olahan, even though the element lines up really well. It's mostly because we won't have the nice equipment that'll increase our Unleash chance. I think it's probably a lot more likely that whoever is one of our damage-dealing characters against Olahan is using Quick Strike. But I'm not sure about that. Megiddo is easily more impressive than Ragnarok. Wait, Ragnarok is... No. Ragnarok is the spell that Isaac gets, right? I'm not sure what the name of the Dark Blade Unleash is. But Megiddo does like 3 times your attack damage. It's something crazy like that. There's a Mimic right there, so we'll be fighting him in just a second. The Mimic is a water type. Oh god, please don't kill me, sir. Okay, nice. Or at least I think it's weak to fire. I don't know if it's water type. I don't know if that's exactly what that means, but I think it is. Excalibur isn't also a good weapon. I think Excalibur is a good weapon if your Unleash chance is high enough. Because it affects your... I'm pretty sure there's something you can do to manipulate how often the triple strike comes out, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. It's a good weapon, though. It is a good weapon. But, yeah, no, it is. It's so good to watch, dude. All right, let's make sure that our Jinn are set up the way we want them to. We need to finish them off with Fever. So you could say maybe we would have swapped these two. So the attack does go up kind of significantly. Lets us pop off Fever pretty effectively. Not a bad idea. We can give him Gust to make him go a little bit faster. Oh, that changes for Brute to Apprentice. Never mind. I think we want to keep him here. So if we set Granite, nothing happens. Garrett, you're so worthless right now. Just doesn't have anything good to be doing. How much does this Mimic have health-wise, actually? I should figure that out. I assume they like all have different stats. Oh wow, he has so much. Okay, 470 hit points. All right. We probably need to have Garrett be doing something other than just holding absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh. I guess he gets some synergy this way, right? Because this way he gets growth at least, and he can be doing that or attacking. Oh, he actually has more attack than we do right now, huh? We've got the Elven Rapier though. Interesting. So he does have the Unleash. If we had Forge right now, actually, we'd be pretty happy, but we're not getting... It's not worth backtracking to get Forge to come back here. That would be such a nightmare. I don't know. This setup seems a little bit sus, but maybe he's just using Granite a couple times, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know why I'm worrying so much about this. I don't think this Mimic is like such a huge threat. It's just I want Garrett to have something to do. Yeah. Alright, I think this is fine. We'll just use Gust pretty quickly. Okay. Let's see. So it's got, what, 470 about. I think there's a bug in the game in which all equipment started to raise evasion, actually raised critical hit rate. Also raised... So I think Unleash rate, there's specific equipment that literally says like increases Unleash chance by like 20%. So there's like Valkyrie armor in the second game. There's some gloves that you can equip that does the same thing. I can't remember what all of them are. But that's interesting. I'm interested to read more about that. I'm gonna make a note to check that out later. Well, actually, I mean, we're not gonna be equipping anything that increases evasion unless there's like a weapon that does that. But I'll save that off just in case that's productive later. All right, let's get into the fight. I think we're just attacking over here. Might as well try and delude. I think it attacks often enough. I'm interested to see what characters go before and after this guy. Side drain. Kind of annoying, but... Oh, never mind. It's the lighthouse. Okay, so 32. 16, so about 50. 17. Oh, that does so much damage. No. Okay. 100, about 115-ish. 30, 50, 150-ish. We have to go into defense mode though. So we have 150. I still need to get. Probably people are going to try to heal themselves. We're definitely using granite, but I think somebody is probably dying, unfortunately. I'm just not sure. Not sure if we can make it out of here. Maybe we just get lucky and it really doesn't do that much damage. Oh, love to see it. Okay. It's pretty good. Oh, no! Did I mismanage it? Oh, no. What a nightmare. Alright. I think Ivan acts beforehand, so there's not so much to worry about. Actually, can you... Hold on. Ivan has 29 versus Mia's 35 agility? Interesting. Okay, so Mia should go first, huh? Oh, I guess it must be really close to the mimics. Okay. So... like 170? 206, 226-ish. Oof. I probably should have set granite. Let's see. So 276-ish? So 310? 320? Oh god. Alright, well, there goes the fight. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Probably should have said granite. It was a mistake to not do that. Alright. Sometimes it goes first, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know what makes that decision happen. 31, 45. 80. 100. Let's see, you have granite. Please use that. It was a lot nicer having Forge for this. Okay, 123. I could honestly consider, like, healing Ivan. He doesn't do so much damage. I think I might just do that. Alright. 150-ish. Uh, 70. That's really not doing much. It's also draining exactly the wrong person. 200-ish. 220-ish. 260-ish. I'm trying. Geez, 280? 300? How's it going, Aft? Yeah, yeah. This game's wonderful. I really like this game a lot. I think we're count is on 300. We're trying to get to 420 before we start popping off. Yeah, so I think Apnea, a lot of this is done in 3D. The character sprites you see, I think mostly are in 3D. The portrait sprites are god damn it. Oh, that's so scary. Okay. I was not even paying attention. We're gonna call that like 350 or something. I think Ivan is kind of boned. I don't know if we're gonna be able to save this guy. Certainly nothing we can do will make him take less damage enough that he won't die. We are gonna have to reset if he dies, which is a bummer. So what are we doing here? I think Mia's just healing him, and we're just kind of praying that we get lucky, yeah? That's kind of all we can do right now. Oh, is he living? No, he's obliterated. Absolutely not. All right. Oh my gosh, is this a childhood game for you? Yes, this is a childhood game for me. I'm very glad to be playing this. Ugh. No, the reason we're so invested is that we are doing a challenge run. So this is what we're doing. No random battle XP, no armor, no use of summons, which is a powerful ability in this game, especially powerful against bosses, as it does percent HP damage to bosses. And yeah, fight all bosses and necessary scripted encounters. How old was I? I was in my early teens. So this came out pretty early for me. I must have been about 12 when this came out, I think, actually. But yes, we're very heavily invested for reasons that include, yeah, this is one of my favorite games, but also we have to count the HP that we're doing here because we have to do a special kill condition to get more experience and stuff. All right, let's try again. Jesus, that's so much. Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We can. I think we can swap our genie around such that we can make everybody a healer except for D. So that should be fine. 34 damage. 50. 60, 70. 80, 90, 106. If we can just do this for a couple turns, it'll be pretty good. 140, 155, 170, 205. This is probably a good turn to use Granite. I'm so scared that he's gonna pull his stupid bullshit, but I think it's like entirely random, so I don't think there's like any point in like doing this in a particular order. D falls asleep. No effect on Garrett. Okay. So we were at 210. This is another 50 on top of that. 260. 280. Okay. We're gonna wipe up our friend. If we remembered to pass around elixirs, which I'm not confident that we remembered to do. We did not in fact remember to do that. So that's a bummer. So what did we say? I feel like I already forgotten. I think it was 260. Okay. Should probably be like 300. 315. 335. Nice. Okay. We might have Mia defend, honestly. Okay, so we didn't need to have Mia defend, but yeah, it's not a horrible precaution. Oh, I've like lost count. Hold on. We must be pretty close to 400. Okay, I think we attack once more and we start trying to pop off with Fever, which is a very dangerous and like. Oh, I didn't realize I was typing in chat. No, those are my keybinds, of course. So I'll attack with. How do I want to do this? Dee's probably about to die, unfortunately. I don't think there's much I can do about that. I can block for Garrett, but... I think I'm attacking once here. I think you're defending. I think you're healing. Doesn't really matter who. No. No. Alright, well... I'm glad Garrett defended, but there's nothing we could do about that. If we really want to, we can use the Water of Life right now, but let's not do that. We do want to spread those elixirs around, because this guy does have a sleep ability, so we should probably do that. Yikes. This fight is a lot harder without Forge, honestly. So let's give one to Ivan. And maybe one to Mia. She goes pretty quickly. She doesn't really matter if she's afflicted, right? Let's save over that. I think we've made some good changes to the loadout. Let's see. That does so much. That's just crazy. Okay, so 31, 18, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, you're lucky. 120. 120 to 140. 150, 160. 170, 180. Oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Fine. That's cool. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Cool. Alright. I don't know that there's anything I can do about that. Okay. Unless I just want to have Ivan be defending the entire battle, which, like, maybe is, like, not ridiculous, but... He doesn't do a whole lot in this fight, really. He needs like 1 or 2 more levels. This is ending up being like pretty hard, actually. We're gonna fight Fizz or Sleet after this, and I'm like a little bit worried about how much damage Sleet's gonna do to us just with the raw synergy. I think the Mimic probably has a lot more HP than Sleet does. We could go back and get Forge if we really want to. I kind of don't want to though. I kind of would really not want to have to backtrack that far and have to come all the way back here. It's certainly an option, though. It's certainly an option that we can be aware of. All right. So this probably hits for another 100, right? 33, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Uh, 90 plus 50, 140, and 50, 160. Nice, okay. 200. 220. Slash. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Interesting. So you said 220, 250, 250, 270, 290, 310. So we need to batten down some hatches here. We're at 310. We might defend with a couple of these characters, honestly. We're gonna use Granite for sure. We could have everybody heal themselves if we want to. It's one way to go about this. We're kind of using a lot of herbs if we do that, but well, actually it's just the one herb here, so maybe it's not so bad. Let's Granite. Let's do Cure on myself. Let's do Ply on Garrett. And we were at 310. Something like that. Nice. Okay. We'll get Granite back, I think. And keep attacking. Nice. 310, 340. 340, 350. Or no, 360. So that's all the way about up to 400. So we need to start getting a little conservative here. Probably we can have Ivan use whatever his attacks he's doing. Maybe that's not true. Maybe he should defend instead. Let's do. Okay, you have fever. Okay. Let's do this, and I would like to do this. I would like to have you defend, maybe, and then what's Mia's attack actually? Hold on. 68, huh? Okay. So it's pretty substantial, but it's not too bad. So I think we'll do fever, we'll do delude, we'll do defend, and we'll do attack. Okay, this looks pretty good. No effect, okay. Nice! Oh, love it. Okay. So the rainbow kill there, that means that we hit it, we did the last damage with a Djinn of the opposite element, and we gained significant more experience and in money. Got 4, got level 5, leveled up twice immediately, leveled up twice immediately, leveled up twice immediately, or once, yeah. Oh boy, alright. That'll make it a lot easier to get through here. We basically just like doubled the level of like half of our characters. Love to see it. Alright. We also have something nice we can sell here. Does it tell me how much this is worth? Doesn't? Okay, that's fine. Save the video game, huh? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh man, that was a nasty one. All right, let's get out of here. I think we go back this way, and we can go back. Let's see. I think we have to do the loop around the main corridor here, and we should be able to fight Sleep pretty soon. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna get all the way to Breeze today. It'd be nice if we could, but I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. We'll definitely get Forge, I think, and we'll start heading back towards Kalima Forest. I don't know if we'll get to fight Breeze or Tret though. We'll get that later. It doesn't really matter. I guess we can get it now. It's fine. I don't think we're using this like ever, so. Basically just selling that for cash at the first available opportunity where we feel like we really need it. Unless, I'm not sure if Sleep Bomb works on multiple characters or not. It probably doesn't. I'd be surprised. Alright. Everything is trying to kill us around here, so we'll just be safe. But we're coming up really close on the next fight. I can never remember which of these we're supposed to examine. There wasn't a chest over there, was there? I'll double check. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay. Let's see. Gotta do a brief pipe pushing puzzle. And we go up through there. Yeah, okay. It's all filled up, and now we can use these magic platforms again. We're getting pretty close to the top of the lighthouse, although we're gonna be we'll be retreating all the way back down very shortly. So, oh well. This is a puzzle room, so there's no random battles in here. Which one do we have to do first? It's the one on the far right on the exterior. We have to. Okay, yep. All right. So this has to be pushed over to the left. And our hearts are all free. Interesting. I'll push this back. Oh, I guess did I have to do that? I guess I did have to walk all the way around, yeah. Okay. Gotta do this again. Set this up. I guess that was a slightly slower way of doing it, but that's fine. Yeah, I have to go up to the top. Okay. So we're gonna try a new fun recipe. We're gonna do even more smoker stuff. We're gonna try to smoke ribs for the first time, which will be really exciting. We only recently got it for the Memorial Day sale, which is a big holiday around here in the States, and we did a really good smoked salmon, a really good fish thing. We've used it for, what was the other thing that we used it for? I should remember this. We just did this. Flippin' heck, if I can't remember. It was very, very good. And yeah, we'll be doing smoked ribs next, which should be fun. I think this is just, yeah, not super interesting. Okay, let's split this up a little bit. I'm not sure who I'm giving this to, really. I guess I'd give this to Mia. Oh, do we want to take a look at our gin at the moment? Definitely want to get this guy off, because we need to use this to last hit the sleet. Is there anything else here that's surprising? I think this is mostly the way it ought to be. Until we get Forge and things get a little bit weirder. Alright. Let's get this out of here. And then I think it's just I think Fizz is in like the next two rooms. Or Sleep. I don't remember which of these waterfalls, but one of these. Alright. We're gonna basically do the exact same thing that we did last time. It's also a water enemy. So we're going to oops, hold on. Let's see. Look it up Sleep to get the HP. It's taking a long time, actually. Okay, it has, okay, 290. Good luck, kiddo. Okay, same sort of thing. If we only had another Mars Genie, we'd be in a good spot, but we don't. It's okay. Let's see. Just do the same thing we did last time. We'll cast ice on the... No! Oh, I forgot these jerks do this. Alright. This might be more annoying than I remember. Okay. I mean, it's not that bad. We could honestly, like... It might actually be slower to reload the game if he runs. It's just if we use a bunch of synergy or not, basically. Okay. Youch. 21. 50, 70. 80, 90. 100, let's say 120. Okay, we did have Garrett defend mercifully. Ivan almost gets one-shotted. So that's cool. 120, 140. 140, 210. So what does it have? 290. It's got 80 HP left, huh? Ish. We are in trouble though. We are in real trouble. Let's see. There's 80 HP left. If I hit the Vorpal Slash, it does a truckload of damage, so I don't want to do anything more than that. Probably do want to do Granite, probably do want to do Cure on myself, probably do want to do Ply on D. Please don't kill Ivan? Question mark? 80 HP left. That's bad, okay. Fair enough, yeah. just so much damage. It's ridiculous. If that was focused on Ivan, it actually just kills him, like, straight up, huh? Thankfully, he targets Garrett. Thankfully. 21, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Probably 100. In a rough spot. I think Garrett and Ivan kind of just die. D's the only one that I'm thinking we might be able to save. So, what do I want to do about that? Does he need to defend or not is the question I'm asking myself. Fever, that's so annoying. I might trade these Jin around. I might get the healing back on D here. Running out of herbs now is pretty frustrating too. None of these options seem any good. I guess I could do these two. We've probably just lost this fight. Like that's crazy. Thankfully, we'll have Breeze pretty soon, so it's not going to be so bad. Oh, this looks bad. Okay, yeah. Breeze. Once we have both Breeze and Granite, we become a lot stronger. Having just Granite by itself is a little spooky, but I think Breeze is one of the hardest fights before Stairs, like, weirdly enough. He just does so much damage with all the wind synergy. Alright, let's see. We can definitely maybe try to take a fight where we don't get, like, ridiculously damaged at the start and then use Granite. 21, 55, 60, 75, 80, 90, 100-ish. It's probably a good Granite turn. The fact that if we lose this, I need to give a herb to D. It's bad that he doesn't have any. So we said about 100, yeah? Attacks. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Okay, so that's 144. 12 squared. He is dying to everything, so I don't think he needs to defend, because it doesn't matter if he defends or not. I want you to set Granite. I want you to heal D. I want you to cast Ice. What do we say? Is that 144, right? She runs, but there's no escape. Love to see it. Okay, 164. 170, 80, 90. Okay, we're looking really good. 190. We could pull out... Okay, so 190... We have 100 damage left to deal. If we use Granite this turn, it's probably effective. I don't want to do that. Just do as much damage as we can. Drench, nice. Okay. 190, 110. 130. Oh god. This is like 180, and it might kill him. Okay, it doesn't kill him. That's really nice. So this very likely will kill this guy. Everybody else should probably just defend and kind of just hope that, our friend here doesn't die, huh? And Granite's set, unfortunately. What we can do about that? Alright, well... No! No! That was like the one thing I didn't want him to do. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna put that herb on D. And we'll, probably get some use out of it. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that's a lot of damage. 23, 20, about 50, 50, 80, what, 110? Does this kill me? Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, 110, 133. 133, 160. 160, Ivan's dying. Garrett and Mia could probably use Granite. Let's see. Probably want to use a herb on Mia. No, I want to use a herb on Garrett. Okay. What did I say? 160? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. That's bad. Yeah, that's a... Yeah. I'm amazed how difficult this fight is, actually. We might actually have to go back and get Forge. This is... if we don't just get, like, extremely lucky again. This Delude doesn't sound so bad, dude. What about this? What about this? I don't know. It's garbage if he just casts magic, but... How much does that do? It's not too bad. 23... 43, so 60, 70, 80, 90. No effect, dude. Alright. That's so much damage that we take. It's crazy. I don't know. Nice, okay. Lucky break. Could use more of those. Okay, so we're at 90. Prism, it's not too bad. 90, 110. Oh. 110, 130. Do kind of the same thing that we did last time. Good thing we put 2 herbs over here. Jeez, it's still enough to kill him. Wow. Alright. Oh, no, we do have to fight this guy before we get Forged, don't we? Yeah, we do. Never mind. Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay. Because we need this guy to kill Forge, I forgot. $20. 50. 60, 70. 80, 90, 100. Okay, that's pretty good. 120. 150. Okay. What do we do now, though, is kind of the question. I'm, like, really worried about Ivan just dying. I'd like to do this. Prism. What does that do? Nice! Oh, the defend coming in clutch. Okay, love to see it. So we said 120, right? Do 50 damage or something? 170? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 170, we have another 100 damage-ish to go. What do we want to do here? Is this a good time to do Granite or not? It'll take us 2 turns to kill. If we use Granite now, we don't have it available for the kill turn, so we can't protect us. We can't protect ourselves during the kill turn. Yeah, I think I probably just want to like defend with Garrett. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. You kind of just like hope this doesn't get so nasty. I think Mia's gonna fly herself. 170. Yeah, wow. Okay, lucky. Alright. Oh, beautiful. Okay, 170, 230, huh? Okay, so we have 230, we have 60 health left on this thing. So what are we doing exactly? What's the plan? Probably want to, jeez. $60 health left on this guy. So it's like pretty sketchy to attack with this character. So I want to cast this specifically because the damage is more reliable. It's got less of a standard deviation there. 70 damage left, I think I said. I kind of want to like just defend with these two characters. And maybe cast Apply on or Ice? Yeah, let's do this. I like this. No, please don't. You son of a bitch. I know I said it probably wasn't. Oh, yeah, we lost a bunch of synergy in that fight, probably. Alright. Oh, God. Alright. I'm amazed he's alive, frankly. 70, okay. 23, 32, 50, 55 rather, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. I would like Garrett to not die. $130. Let's see. If I do Granite now and then set Granite and then use Granite, it's pretty decent. Let's see. So what did I say, 90? 100-ish, something like that? Okay, it's not too bad. 120, 150, 5. It's kind of a scary turn, actually. I think it's a good chance both of my attackers just die. Wow. Okay. Jeez, I've like kind of lost track. I think that's 180. Let's see. I think it's actually, yeah, it's like 180. Ivan's dying regardless. Probably want to. These characters heal themselves. Interesting. So 200? No! Oh! Alright. I think I just lost count as what happened there. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to, to make people nauseous. Alright. Froth Sphere. That's so much damage. I mean, we know this round is like about 100, but I feel like my entire party has just died. I don't really see us coming back from this so strong. I don't know. If we make it out of here alive, fine. If not, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Andrea? Okay, that's fine. I can't wait till we get Breeze, dude. Honestly. 23, 70, 80, 90. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So we're actually at 120. So that was a pretty good round. But we took a shitload of damage. Probably need to Granite. Just to stay alive. Probably still dead. Yeah, I was gonna say. It just does too much. So the reason we were setting so much on death, yeah, that was frustrating. The reason that we were setting so much on death is because you don't get experience when you're dead. We need all the experience that we can possibly get. So. Okay, we didn't waste any synergy, so we can kind of. I think it's just faster to do this. All right. Okay, sure, fine. I am getting a little sick of this character who always acts before us. That's gonna happen too with Satoru, so it's a little bit of a rough fight, but we'll do our best. Sir, please. You can't be doing this. I will always come back for you. Oh my god, that does so much damage. The focus on Ivan is like so rough. Alright. 2320. Let's see. I just like lost track. Darn it. Okay, so 60, 70, 80, 90. It's like 110. Okay. 110. Barrett should probably heal himself. Not today. I did some practice of this, and I'm surprised that this one is being so vicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, truckload of damage, sure, yeah. 22. 20. So 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 115. Oof, okay. 115, 130. Uh, 130, about 160. Ivan, I don't like you. No, don't you dare. Ugh. I mean, we can probably keep going. We didn't really use that much. Especially if I do this, right? I guess it's probably faster reset, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, we caught by surprise? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's about one of the best people he could be attacking. 22, 56, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Let's see. Wow. 110 plus 55, 165. Okay, that was pretty good, 165, we have about 100 damage left to go. 165 there, okay. Let's see, 165, not a bad turn to do some preemptive healing, let's see. 165, 165, 165. Actually, you can heal yourself. 65, 100, oh, 200, eh? About 230. Okay, so we're in a pretty good range. So we're gonna try to go for a kill. Let's pull Fever out. Let's pull Granite out. Let's Bolt. Let's heal. Should be good. Yes! Alright, love it. Okay. Oh god. Okay. That was so difficult. Alright, let's see. It's 5. I could take a quick break and feed the monsters. We're done with this dungeon for now. We're gonna go actually all the way and do the Goma range and then the Tret tree. For the Goma range, we want somebody who's gonna be using Sleet to damage. It's fine if that's Mia. She has enough attack to get the job done. We don't have to have anything goofy over here. Although I kind of would like you to have the healing. Because we're going to run all the way back through the caves. So that is probably what we'll do. Yeah, let's heal up real quick and then take a quick break. Okay. Alright, I will be right back, and we'll get a couple more genie. Maybe 2. See you soon. Alright, monsters.
Monsters, monsters.
There we go. Slam. Alright. Set Sprite took a lot of convincing to be told that her food is in fact the same as all of her brothers. But we are now here. So, welcome back. So it's time to backtrack. We're gonna use our escape synergy. Retreat, rather, right? We're gonna egress. Get all the way out of this lighthouse and go back to Gomer Range. So we have to run past all the bears again, which is very sad. But now we have Mia, who's gonna help us out a lot. We need to save about as much as we were earlier because the bears are very dangerous. The trolls are very dangerous. We will get obliterated, so. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. Please let me live, thank you. We're lucky there was only one bear in that fight. Sometimes there's more. Please let me leave, thank you. Alright. So this is not the last time we'll see this cave, but we'll come back, we'll come back. Once we're a bit stronger, I actually don't know. What happens if I'll save the game, actually. I'm really curious what happens if I use retreat right now. Which end of the cave do I go to? Actually, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Not the right one. Alright, that's fine. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I saved. Thanks, Shidon. It's good to be here. Okay, so what else? What else? So we're gonna go backtrack all the way to Gomer Range. We're gonna get Forge. Immediately after that, we're gonna head back to the Tret area, the Kalima Forest. And this time we're actually gonna start climbing the tree. There's a very dangerous fight there. There is a Jupiter Genie. It's one of the most important ones for this run, I think. Who's hanging out, and he does... He's about as dangerous as Fizz is, or as Sleet is, the genie that we just fought. But you had the option of fighting him before you get Mia, the fourth person in your party. Which is fine for a normal gameplay, although he does a truckload of damage in normal gameplay too. But it's simply too much for us. We just die way too quickly. Oops, okay. So we're taking a very abnormal route. You would not actually do this in the real game. You'd basically only be going back to fight this creature at this point if you just entirely missed it for some reason. But we should be pretty safe. Let's see. Oh, we can actually retreat after this, which will be nice. Okay. No! Oh, I didn't realize the stupid thing got reset. Huh? Wow. Okay. I thought that was gonna stay there. I'm actually like really surprised that this log has moved. Interesting. We'll have to backtrack a little bit, but it's not too bad. We definitely did set that up properly. I'm very sure of it. Hey, Payne, how's it going? Indeed, it is a happy Saturday. We had a wonderful paddleboard time out there. Wifey's hanging out with a friend right now who has had a complicated relationship with her job that I don't know if I can talk about on stream. That would be a good idea. But a good time to hang out with a friend for a bit. She's gotten a lot of months severance, so I'll give you just some idea. But we're on part 2 here, and we're doubling back to get this gen that we didn't exactly miss, but that we neglected to take. So as I kind of discovered on the pain stream, on the pain train there, we have this technique called rainbow killing, right? Where we can hit an enemy with on the last hit, deplete its health with a gin of the opposite element, right? And that was really hard to do for this little guy up there because he's fire type and we didn't have a water one. But we've gone all the way up to Mercury Lighthouse. We've gotten Mia and we've gotten Sleet, which allows us to attack with a water genie. So we've come all the way back here to get that bonus experience because we're hurting. We're hurting real bad. Real quick, if you want to see the levels, we've just taken a couple fights this game, or this today, right? So we're now level 5, levels 5, level 6, and then we got Mia at level 10. When we got Mia, we had a level 3, a level 3, and a level 4, I think. So we're still hideously behind Mia, and I don't think we ever really catch up to her. But it's just a fun little quirk of how this. Yeah, exactly. Gotta get them all, dude. It's a fun little quirk of how this run works. So we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna get that Jin or Genie. Of course, running from everything, as you should not do generally. We're also like really strapped for cash. We have 1,000 coins, but it doesn't go super long. We'll be able to buy anything that we need for Garrett at this point. All right, let's take a look at our loadout here. So what exactly do we want to do? I think so. We want to have Mia is probably fine with the water. Mia doesn't play super well with anything except for these guys particularly. So you could say maybe we move these over here. Maybe we do this on D. D right now has got just the two synergies, the Thorn and the Ply. If we have Ply, it really reduces the number of people that can heal against this Genie, but this Genie is like so early on, I don't think it's such a huge deal. I should look up. Forge is... It's probably only gotten like 100, 120 health or something. Oh, 172. Okay, interesting. All right. So that, I mean, we could get through this with 2 rounds of combat and probably be okay. Let's take it on. Let's try our luck here. So we're gonna try and do about like 150 damage, and then try and finish him off with Sleet. So we don't want to do anything that can do more than that, but this should be fine. Froth is probably okay. All right, so 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. This is like about 50. Okay, so 90, so that's like 160. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're immediately going to try to go for the kill here. I don't think there's anything that can really stop us, but we'll use Granite just in case. It actually did a lot more damage than I thought that was going to do. Alright, get him. We got him. A bunch of experience, level 6 swordsman. Excellent, excellent. Alright, we have one more Genie that we can get before we have to fight all the bosses in this area. I don't know why the guy over there is like so upset. You got it. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Keep your eyes peeled for others like it. Heck yeah, bro. We certainly will. Alright. So we've got almost every Genie we're gonna get, or every gen we're gonna get before the bosses. So what do we want to do now? I think we'll probably get these back over here. Let's see. It's not really a good place to put all this stuff. Cures. I kind of want Ivan to have that. Just walking around the world. Maybe you could say we do this. And I guess that doesn't work quite the way I want it to, huh? That's fine for now. Yeah, okay. We should be able to cast Retreat to get out of here. We should go back to the cave entrance that we came from. So let's try that out, yeah. Oh. Hope y'all are having a lovely Saturday here. I've been... Oh, is this where I came from? I sure hope so. Yes, excellent, okay. Yeah, like I said, we went out for paddleboarding beforehand, which is lovely. Oh wait, what is this? I don't know if that's like an emulator book. I don't think I've ever seen this before. What are these? That's interesting. I don't know what that is. That's weird. We're gonna try another smoker recipe tonight, tomorrow, something like that. We're gonna try smoked ribs for the first time and do some a really good mac and cheese recipe my friend has given me. We've only tried it once or twice before, but it was super good. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with mac and cheese, but you know. Just very excited to try all the new goodies and cook way too much food. Systemi, how's it going? More Golden Sun, heck yeah, dude. We're going through our bizarre route here. We're gonna go all the way through the Kalima Forest now. We're gonna fight Tret. We're gonna get Breeze, and then we're gonna double back and go all the way back to the Mercury Lighthouse and fight Saturos finally. We had a really tough time against Sleet. I think Breeze might actually be harder for us than Saturos, but we'll see. Now that we've got Mia in our party, since we've kind of like doubled back here, it might not be so bad. Normally in this game, you're really only supposed to fight like one of the bosses without the fourth character, but we're gonna have her for both, which should be really nice. We're probably not gonna go too much longer here. Probably just get the genie here and head out. Okay, yeah, we have to do this. We'll have to do this puzzle 3 times, unfortunately. We've already been here because we had to go pick up a treasure chest that had an armor that we could sell so we could afford a better weapon. And I think that was actually a really good idea because we really needed that weapon against...
Hello.
We really needed that weapon against Sleep there. Okay, we've gotten to... Oh, that's right, we can kind of just get one shot by these bees, I forgot. I want to be a little bit careful here, because they're very scary bees. Alright. So we're going to climb most of the way up the tree. Okay, so we need to drop the water level first. Yeah, this has been interesting. We got to go halfway through this dungeon, double back, go to Mercury Lighthouse, get Mia, get Sleet, get Fever, double back, go to Coma Range, get Forge. We're coming here for the second time. We'll be coming here for a third time later. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. This doesn't make any sense. Gotta push this down. Mercifully, this is one of those areas that's technically in a dungeon, but also has random encounters prevented. So you can see we basically have all of our synergy back. And that's because we recover synergy for walking around in a dungeon, but since there's no random battles, you're not really spending anything. So it's a good like safe haven if you need to stop by here for a little bit, to just walk around and recover. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I like got so confused for a second. Okay. So we're finally here. We are going to climb ourselves a treachery. You will not speak to you, child. I control all in Tret's realm. Alright, well, we got things to do here. The Tret tree, dude. Let's go. So this is kind of a largish multi-part dungeon. There's a lot of vertical space you have to go through here. And then you're constantly going out in the branches to try and access new areas. I think this side is just a dead end. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, okay, there's nothing out here. So you have to do this jumping pattern on the bottom. These fights are starting to get a little nasty. It's lovely to have an extra party member here, though. As long as they're not all attacking the same character, it's not so bad. Slashed as long as that character isn't Ivan. Just really can't deal with himself. Yeah, okay. If you've not seen that stone up there, the purple stone, that's a synergy stone. You touch it, you get all your magic power back. We're hopefully we very rarely use those. We usually don't run so low on synergy. It's gonna go about 20 more minutes probably.
No worries.
No. And don't touch until you heal. That's right. That's right. You've been learning. That's great. I love to see it. I love to see it. generally try to. We also try to spend synergy from across different party members to heal, so you can have multiple people who are recovering at the same time while you're walking around. I'm proud. I am. It's true. All right. We get out of here without dying, please. He's really trying to. Oh no! Please don't kill Ivan, please. All right. Okay. Go upstairs. And now we should have the opportunity to go meet our friend. Okay. Who I think is over here. We just go up here. Keep going up and up and up. We'll see how easy or not this fight is. When I was routing this was a pretty tough fight, and it's why I routed us to come here after we get Mia. It's for specifically this fight, which was like really difficult. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we're trying to finish it off with an earth element, right? So I'd like the earth element to be on somebody who has high attack, because that makes it harder to miss, right? So D has the highest attack out of anybody, so I'm probably gonna pick D. It's by a pretty significant margin. Other than that, I would like the fast boy to be able to heal. I don't know if he actually has the most agility right now. Okay, yeah, let's. I don't think this actually gives him healing though, which is a problem. Okay, we're probably gonna give like all of our herbs to Ivan. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably give all of our herbs to Ivan, or at least some more of them, because I think Garrett's kind of hoarding them. He's also got that healing ring on him, which is nice. Okay, we'll give him maybe one more. And he's got the healing. Okay, we should probably be fine. I think this is a pretty good loadout. We'll try this one. We'll try this. There, dude. They tried to kill me instead of Ivan. It's true. It's true. Let's see. So I want to try to. Okay, so he has resistance to our unleash ability. So I probably want to just use the synergy. It's also a lot more reliable, so I don't have to like worry about whether we're gonna like accidentally crit and kill him, which would be kind of annoying. Garrett should be able to just do this. Let's see. Yeah, this all seems fine. Oh, actually, I should look up how much HP this character has. So this is Breeze. And Breeze has 240. Okay. So that's 23. 23, 60, 83-ish. 82. 82, 40 is 120, 122-ish. 122, it's like 150. Okay. So 150, we have 90 HP left on this one. So we did probably a lot more than I was kind of expecting us to. Let's see. I think I'll do maybe Spire and then an attack from Ivan and then heal. I think this is going to be good. 6 damage. Wait, he might not have a weapon actually. I'm not sure if he does have a weapon. We might need to change that. It might be a problem.
You should take a look at my feet, though, real quick. From
What did you do? What is it from the sandals?
From
No
my
way!
sandals.
It looks like you painted them like a Halloween skeleton.
It's very funny.
That's really. Nobody can see this, but she's got. It looks like an outline of a skeleton.
I could try it.
Just like in black. Yeah. Get out of here. No. It's very funny. Let's see. We'll try Flint, and I think
we're okay. We just have very dirty shoes. That's all.
it's good. I'm glad. I'm so glad you're okay. Let's see. We're gonna fly Garrett. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Oh no! Please don't die instantly. Okay, thank you. Nice. Okay, we got him. So we got a bunch of extra experience for killing with the correct genie. Dirty feet's a good time though. I assume so. They were out getting some drinks. Okay, so we've got all the genie that we're gonna have for the next 2 bosses. And I think we'll probably just, we could fight Tret right now. We could either fight Tret or stop at Tret. Depending on how long it takes us to get there. Alright, let's grab this. We're going to jump down because it's faster. Oh no, the clicky clacky, she's rushing online to defend herself. Digger Massey, goodness gracious. Alright, go up here. And this is the other way up, I think. We have to go down here. We'll find our vine on the way up. This is the alternate entrance that actually takes us to the end of the dungeon. Is that, yeah, exactly. I don't want to talk too much about exactly what's going on, but I mentioned that she got a good amount of severance. Alright, so we just need to fall in the center leaf, and what happens is that all the different holes that we've seen right in the middle, we follow through all of them, and somehow don't die. We don't really explain how that happens, but it's fine. Still alive. We'll run all the way up here, and this triggers a fight right at the end here. So we're going to figure out exactly what we're going to do. Tret is a... What is Tret? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what Iremo killed with him last time, because I don't remember what that loadout was. I think he's water type, so I think we want to use Fever, actually. I'm fine having that on Garrett, that's not so bad. But I could also do this, and this gives me a second healer, which I would really like to have. What does Garrett's synergy get? He gets Ward and Delude. Ward is okay. He's probably going to be using Breeze, and then we can start with Breeze Granite. We probably don't need to start with Granite this fight. We can kind of keep this in our pocket for in case things go super, super bad. What about the herbs? The herbs, we probably want to have some on Garrett and maybe D. Let's see. So D's got 2, Garrett's got 4, Mia's got 1. Mia's never going to use this herb, right? Like, get that out of here. She's absolutely never going to use that item. Alright, let's save. I think we got a pretty good loadout here. And I think this will be the last boss. Our sandals are dirty from last year. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this will be the last boss that we fight today. You hope to find my kindly self. Fools, you should never have come here, and now you shall never leave. Your power protected you in the forest, but now you are in the heart of my power. Here, you will all become trees, and you'll wither and die with the rest of us. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we have a new spell here. Blast. That's fun. So let's see. Let's look up Tret. Tret. He's got 710 HP. Ugh. Yeah, she is a great friend. Honestly, one of the best. Yeah, best person I've ever met. Best friend I've ever known. She goes way out of her way for other people, and it's beautiful. Let's see. I need to probably end. So I need to end the fight with Fever. Forge's not bad to start out with, but it means I need to reset it, so I don't really want to open with it. I want to attack here. I probably just want to use Breeze. Breeze is such a good gen here. We don't want to use Growth, it really doesn't do anything. The Flash Bolt does quite a bit. And then we'll just open with Ice and that'll be fine. And we need to go up to 710, huh? So 40, 80, 110. I think this fight will be pretty chill now that we have Breeze, honestly. It's not going to be as bad as the last one we did. $110, 150, 176. We're all sleeping on the job, dude. Come on. Get out of here. 176, 210. Okay, there's very little he should be able to do to us now with Breeze up. Breeze increases our elemental resistance, so spell damage. So all the AoE that really is what damages the most, 250, is going to be negated pretty heavily to 275. Yeah, you can see like how little damage that did. It's almost as if we're like properly leveled for the game now. This Jin is going to carry us quite a bit. 250, I think. Yeah, 250, 300-ish. Like 350, 370, 400. Uh, 400, 444, 417, 500. Starting to run out of synergy. Could use Breeze again. Don't want to run out of the buff. What did I just say? 500. Oh, I missed how much damage that was. I think it's like 560. Okay. Okay, so we're getting about to the point where we need to start popping off our finisher attack. So we'll just play pretty conservatively until we finish him off. We're just gonna cast like very, very defensive spells from now on. So it'll be a little bit slower, but he's got so little HP left, I don't think it really matters. Oh, there you go. Got him. We get so many levels up from bosses. It's pretty great. All right. Oh. What has happened to me? I see. My heart was all but lost in my rage. And you defeated the evil within me. I thank you. I could not leave this world with so much evil in my heart. I am free now to leave the world without regret. Goodbye, great warriors! Hey, wait a minute. We can't let him die like this. That's right, we still need his help. What? Why have you not left me to my dying? Do you need something? No. What are you doing, T? Now's not the time to fool around. That's right, T. We have to save everyone in Kalima. Oh, that's true. I turned the people of Kalima into trees. I must release them before they die with the forest. I can't do it. My power no longer reaches Kalima. People of Kalima, forgive me. He just kind of dies. Tret's too weak. He doesn't have the power to save Kalima. No, we have to heal him. We can't let the people of Kalima die with the forest. Every life in Kalima depends on us. We have to restore Tret and save the people of Kalima. Let's go, D. I guess they gave Mia one line because they knew that you can get here with Mia. Let's see. So we're going to... We fought the boss. We're just kind of egress here. Let's get out of here. Good spell, good spell.
Sorry if I'm loud, sorry.
No, it's okay. That's totally fine. We'll do it again. Don't think I won't. We'll get out of the mini dungeon. Yeah, exactly. I love it, Systemi. Wish I could help. Sorry. Dies immediately. All right, that's it for us today. We made some really good progress. We got all of these Jin. We fought Tret, killed him. The only thing we really have left to do in this section of the game is to fight Saturas. And we're as high level as we can possibly get with our rule set, right? We've got 7, 6, 7, 10. Unfortunately, as we'll see when we get to this fight, it's pretty interesting. He's faster than us. We don't have a single character that acts before him. So it's a little difficult. We'll have to we have to do some weird stuff to try and survive. There's a couple times where we might have to like guess about like who we're supposed to heal, which is unfortunate. But you know, it's fine. But I think that's it for now.